Okay. I'm gonna start, Lany. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Danielle Cho, incoming president for Scope PHA. This video is another one of our alumni series, spotlighting one of our wonderful alumni, Lany Tran. Lany, thank you so much for joining me today.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, to give just a brief introduction, Lany graduated in UCLA in 2025 with a major in psychobiology. The way we're going to run this interview is I'll let Lany talk a little bit more about her experiences as we go through the interview. But first, since Lany has just graduated, could you share with us a little bit about what you've been up to since graduating?
Yes, absolutely. I graduated winter quarter of 2025, so a quarter early. And I really did absolutely nothing since graduating. I've I like traveled a
You're well
ton.
deserved.
I went to like Japan. I just came back from a trip from like Vietnam and Thailand. I visited hometown friends, then hung out with college friends a ton. And honestly, I don't think you should be expected to do anything after you graduate. I think kind of taking a break and kind of letting it sink in how much you've accomplished in 4 years and much you've grown and changed since you were a freshman is more than enough for everything you've been doing. So yeah, I've been taking it very chill and kind of just mentally preparing to get back to school to start med school again in 20 days. So
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
wait, 20 days? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm starting school again very soon. So like knowing I don't have that much very long of a gap between college and med school, I really wanted to take the opportunity to like, give myself a reset, spend some time um like learning what I like to do in my free time and building a strong kind of personal base before going back into the whole academic career grind was really important to me.
Yes, and just to give a little bit of context, Lany is going to UC San Diego Medical School in 20 days. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah.
Um, what is like kind of your like feelings about like starting medical school and
Oh my
like so
God.
soon after like ending college?
I know. Yeah, I'm honestly like extremely excited. I feel like it's crazy because entering like UCLA as a freshman, I wasn't very sure that medicine was the path I wanted to take, but um like all the experiences and the extracurriculars and the time commitments that I've kind of dedicated myself to for the past 4 years has built a really strong interest and kind of like certainty that this is um the path I want to take and especially through like orgs like Scope, like working directly with patients. I'm just excited to learn more and keep kind of this like curious spirit to see what I like and like figure out maybe what specialties I could be interested or learning from mentors who have way more experience than me. Um I'm definitely really, really excited. And then also to like make more friends and kind of enter this like new chapter of my life where I get to do the whole like rooming with someone new again and like starting school over again. I don't know. It just makes me feel young again, which I appreciate. Um, yeah, but part of me is also, I don't know, a little scared, just because it's all going to be so new. But I think it's so different from college in that there's a little more like support and like hand holding and like your class is a little smaller. So there's definitely like new things, both good and bad. But overall just very excited, feeling ready, very ready after taking like 6 months of no like school or classes. I honestly think it was a good break for me and I'm pretty excited.
Yes, very, very nice. Oh my gosh. Has the school like reached out about any like orientations or like situating you guys?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, so we have like a week-long orientation, but they've like already reached out with like Canvas and like health requirements and like all these forms and like things I gotta buy. So it's all very like quick and incoming, and there's like a book I have to read. So there's like already assignments, but it's okay. I feel like kind of just it's been nice to kind of just like do small tasks here and there this summer. And then I think before orientation, there's like a camping trip for all first year medical students. Like,
Wow.
yeah, which I'm really excited about. Um, yeah, so I think like it kind of just shows how much the school cares about like class camaraderie and like building friendships within your class and like making it not a competitive environment. And they've really shown efforts to like try to get us to bond outside of the classroom. So that's something I'm really appreciative about and really excited for.
That's super amazing. Oh my gosh. Like this is like I feel like it's really cool because I like remember just like a few months ago too, like
Yeah.
like I remember when you first got the interview for UC and then the car ride when you were like, oh like I got the call like for like
I
the
know.
acceptance and I was like,
You
oh
know,
my
you were there
gosh.
every step of the way. I was so nervous. I was so nervous. Yeah.
You killed it,
And
Lany.
oh no, stop it. Yeah, I just remember like so I applied at the end of my junior year, similar to you, in order to not take a gap year, trying to go straight through. And I just remember people were saying like you start receiving interviews in like August or September, like start looking for interviews, especially like September, October are big months. And I did not receive anything until end of November. And so like for the first like 3 months, I would literally like cry like every other day because all my friends, like my boyfriend was applying with me and like everyone was getting interviews early on. Like August, September, they were already, they were getting like two, three interviews and I had nothing. And I was like, it's over. Like I'm reapplying. But just like want to send reassurance out there that like everything like your timeline doesn't have to match anyone else's. And just because you're getting interviews later in the cycle, or I know there's this like myth where like, oh, if you don't have one interview by Thanksgiving, you're screwed. I don't know. Have you heard of that
I
myth?
haven't heard of that. Okay, wait, tell me.
But I was definitely on Reddit way too much. Get off Reddit as well.
Good
But
place.
yeah, like people were just stressing me out. And so like I ended up with like towards the end, I think 5 interviews and they all came literally December through like February. So don't stress out about your interview timeline or anything. And then like don't stress out if you get waitlisted either. Like there's plenty of opportunities and plenty of time for you to make it to where you're meant to be. And everything works out in the end. Just like putting in the hard work early on, like from your early pre-med years and everything, really builds up. So don't stress and take it easy on yourself.
Yeah, amazing advice, Lani.